Okay, today it's going to be a real short video. I just completed changing out the spark plugs on my 95 Saturn here with the twin cam. Uh, they're real easy to get to. As you can see, they're right on the top of the engine. Not real hard to get to. The only tools you'll really need for this is a 5/8 spark plug socket, 6-inch ratchet extension, 3/8 drive, 3/8 drive ratchet, a little bit of anti-seize thread compound so they don't seize inside the head, and a little bit of dielectric grease for the spark plug boots. The reason I'm making this video, there is a lot of controversy over which spark plugs are the best to use. All right. Manufacturers will promise you, for one example, one manufacturer years ago made spark plugs that had 4 electrode tips, and it was a platinum plug, and they claimed it would improve your performance and your fuel economy. Now, I've only ever found one engine that those plugs ever worked in very well, and I've owned probably 17 cars over the years. All right, other manufacturers design different plugs. All right, I'm going to dispel the myths right now, because I'm going to walk over and show you what happens when you put fancy plugs in an otherwise street engine. All right, now what you are looking at is the E3 Diamond Fire spark plug. I installed these plugs at 164,000 miles. These are supposed to be a lifetime warranty plug. As you can see, I have 179,000 on the odometer, 15,000 miles, which is half of what your recommended service interval change from Saturn is on your spark plugs, every 30 months or 30,000 miles. Now what you're looking at is called high-speed glazing. All right, what the spark plug manufacturers won't tell you, your spark plug has a heat range. It actually does absorb some of the heat energy of the combustion process. If your plugs are too hot, you will notice that yellowish caked on debris. Now that is a conductive coating, meaning it will transmit electrical energy, so it will wear the spark plugs out much quicker, which, if it's focused in real close, you may be able to see that the spark plug tip is rounded. That is not good. All right, high-speed glazing occurs when your spark plug is too hot for your engine. You need a colder plug. Copper plugs tend to burn cooler. All right, but spark plug part numbers are represented by the heat range as one of the single digits in their part number. Now, your recommended spark plugs for the Saturn S-Series are going to be BKR 6E-11 or BKR 5ESA-11. They have a 19 millimeter reach, and the BK5s run a little bit hotter. They're both copper plugs with nickel tips. Nothing fancy. They cost about $2.50 a piece. All right. The BKR 6Es burn a little bit cooler, so if you have high-speed glazing or you have white spark plugs coming out of your engine indicating lean conditions and hot temperatures, switch your plug range. All right, as always, as a safety precaution, anytime you work on the electrical systems of the vehicle, it is important to disconnect the negative battery terminal. As you can see, we are reconnecting the battery now. And this little wrench that I have is a GM side post battery terminal wrench. You can pick these up for $6 or $7 at your local AutoZone or Napa. All right. But the reason you disconnect the electrical system is down here on my particular coils. They can produce up to 45,000 volts. If the battery is energized and these spark plug boots are not on here and I'm near these coils, if an electrical short were to occur, these coils can actually electrocute a human and kill them. Regular automotive coils are going to give you a definite shock. So now that we have everything reconnected, we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit the key and see what happens. Okay, it did give us a little bit of a stumble on startup. Now that could be because the PCM has to recalibrate the air-fuel ratios. But as you can see, once it gets started up, it's nice and healthy and smooth, and we are ready to take it for a drive. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, drop a comment in the comments section. I'll be more than happy to get back to you. And as always, you ain't got money to throw at it. You figure out what the best option is. You do what you got to do. But for this car, copper plugs only. So any of you with a Saturn S-Series, don't be like me. Don't buy into them $7 fancy plugs. Get you some standard NGKs. Have a great day.